What's going on, guys? So today we're gonna go over the markets again, the daily update of the markets. And Bitcoin has suffered a slight loss on 9,500. It was, I think, what was it trading at yesterday? We were trading around 9,700, 9,800. Yeah, so we're trading at a smaller loss right now, and which is fine. Um, Daily fluctuations really don't matter when you're focused on the long-term perspective of it in the market, which I'm bullish on. And other altcoins are going down as well, but not too heavy, except for ZeroX. ZeroX is having a nice little bounce back from that 70% pump we've talked about the other day. Um, but yeah, so the market's pretty much stagnant or going down. It's like in between. So let's move on to some news. So what are we looking at here today? Nothing really special. CME options is up 1,000% so far this month, which is insane. Whoever called that out and made those calls are up a huge amount in that. So there's a lot of things going on. One of the biggest things I want to check up on is the TON network. So Telegram was supposed to um, offer pretty much a cryptocurrency called TON. They were supposed to list that on, but it completely failed because they're having a lot of regulation on what's it called? It had like a lot of regulation, and the SEC was going on them. It shows them right here because SEC was managed to get a temporary restraining order against Telegram and TON. They weren't able to distribute the tokens at all, so that's what's going on. And literally just goes on and on and on. There's like a huge article, and yeah, so pretty much it never ended up happening, and yeah. So also moving on, going on to the chart, Bitcoin has created a small double top on the top here, as well. After a nice little movement, we got stopped out. We weren't able to break higher than we were before, which is a somewhat bearish sign, I guess. And we've been in a huge bearish downtrend. So we'll see what happens in the later future. But yeah, this also can move to the upside or downside, um, both ways. Either way, I am trading it. One way, I'm in a current position, like I mentioned yesterday. And yeah, we're still going to be holding out that position for the mid to short term. And yeah, so for those that don't know what I do on my groups, is I pretty much, when I make those profits, I reinvest those profits back into the system of Bitcoin because I do believe that Bitcoin is a long-term value. It's going to go up in the long term, so that's why I'm holding that. Moving on, let's start covering some Ripple and Ethereum. So Ripple, same thing, following Bitcoin, getting a nice little impulse up to around 23 cents, and then dropping back down to 19. This could also pump heavy, either to around 30 cents or back down to 15. Right now, we're kind of stagnant, not knowing what is going to happen right now in the mid to short term. We shall see. And going on with Ethereum. So Ethereum touched around over $200 in ETH. Also dropped down, consolidated, got bought back up, and now we're hovering over under $198 per ETH. Yeah, so not a lot much has changed. The biggest thing I've noticed is the BTC dominance is steadily going up and higher, higher, and higher. So it's painting a big picture on what's going to happen. I'll tell you this though, I am thinking that the dominance is going to go up higher in the midterm and to around like 70%, and then slowly follow into the bull market after that. And remember, none of this is financial advice. Take it with a grain of salt. These are just my insights and what I'm looking at into the market. Nothing much just changed from the day before. Halving is over, so there's a lot of things to expect for the future of crypto. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks, guys.